Hi everyone, this is Scrap and Gigi. Thank you for stopping by Beulah's Creations, and I'm going to show a little technique today. I'm not going to show you how to make this card, but I am going to show you how to do this poinsettia. So let's go ahead and get started. A few things that you might need to do this is colored pencils, some ink dabbers, inks, some painter's tape, some Dreamweaver Embossing Paste, some glitter, and I'm going to show you how to do this. Here's a few of the samples that I've done. This one was done using inks. This one I just colored the leaves. I don't know if you can see that, but that's a white poinsettia, and I just put glitter on the embossing paste. And then this is one that I did using colored pencils. Sorry about this, I kind of scorched this with my heat gun. I was heating it up a little. But let's go ahead and get started. What you're going to do is start with your brass stencil, and I'm using the Ranger's craft mat. You cut your paper and tape your stencil down with your tape, and remember the order that you put your tape in, because that's going to come in handy when you go to remove your folder. I have gone ahead and colored in my leaves on this just to save time. I'm sure all of you guys know how to use colored pencils or ink dabbers. So now we have our project just with the brass showing, and I want a blue poinsettia for this, so I'm going to use my inks here and my little ink dabber. I love these little finger dabbers. However, I still end up to manage to get ink on my fingers. And by using your dabber, you can go lighter or darker in areas if you wanted your poinsettia to be different colors. And I have enjoyed playing around with this. A friend of mine was telling me that apparently I buy too much stuff and don't use it. So as I was doing a little rearranging of stuff and looking for stuff the other day, I come across my embossing paste and decided, hey, maybe I need to give this a try. You can always go back and add stickles to the center of your flowers if you don't like the way they turn out, since the stencil is so small. So now we have our image colored, and what we're going to do is take our paste here. You don't need much, and this is just like a little plastic painter's putty knife or whatever. And what we're going to do is just smooth it across our flower. It does not take much of this stuff. You can put it back in the bottle. I try to use a very little amount because I don't like the colors mixed in with my paste. But as you can see, our image is all covered. And so what I'm doing now is just basically taking my knife and smoothing over so that there's no raised edges. When you are working with this embossing paste, you do need to make sure that you have water close by. You do not want the paste to dry on your stencils. And when you go to remove, this is the last piece of tape that I put on, so I'm going to remove it first. Then my second piece. And now my third. Right now we have just the stencil with one hinge. This gives you a chance to pick up your stencil without messing up your design, and then you can pull that last piece of tape off. What we're going to do now is take our coffee filters and our glitter. And just kind of cover this. You can either let this dry by itself if you just want to set it aside and go to something else, or you can use your heat gun. However, I'm just going to let this one dry by itself. And then take your glitter from your coffee filter and just dump right back in your bottle. Very little waste that way. Unless you're like me and it ends up all over me and the cats and the husband and all this. But these are just a few of my poinsettias that I have done. Like I said, I did heat emboss these. So this one was done with pencils and inks. This one was done with the ink dabbers. This one I just colored in the leaves and dabbed the center. My embossing paste, just put the clear glitter on top. And then this one was done with pencils. However, I did heat emboss that one too much. Thank you for stopping by Beulah's Creations, and I look forward to seeing some of your future cards made with this technique. Thank you.